Well, all right. Welcome, friends, to today's live stream. Subnautica below zero. Of course, we're gonna do some more building work today. We're back at the second base, the secret base we started building last time, and I went and gathered a lot of lithium this time in preparation. I did a lot of diving and scanner room scanning for lithium, so we're just gonna load this thing up with a bunch of reinforcements now. And oh, that's not gonna let me build there. Okay, so something, yeah, I've already got something on that side, I guess. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, I've got those in the way. Well, I can still build. I don't think we're gonna get anything on the back side. It's too close to the wall, so we'll build there. Hey, Ado and Cece, hola. Troy, what's up? Afternoon or morning, William, depending on where everybody is in the world. And Akbar, I am good. How are you? Thank you all for joining in. We're gonna get some building finished up here today with this. So I have a nice, heftily reinforced base and our secret little. I mean, it looks so dark in here because there's no light, which is perfect for the whole stealth aspect of having a secret base that nobody knows about unless they just happen to look at the right spot. And I'm hoping I have enough titanium now for this. I have some in storage back at the original base, but I really want to avoid going there. Let's go ahead and finish that off just so it's done. Now don't run out before I get that finished. Then we'll have this. There we go. Yep. Alright, we've got, oh yeah, alien containment. We need to do the alien containment. And of course, we'll need a hatch. We're going to do that as, it was going to be creep vines. So we can have some glowiness. Yep, got the creep vine there. Let's see, what is this one? Glass. Out of room for glass. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have at least a little bit of a multi-purpose room stack for the alien containment. I'm not sure what else we'll do inside here just yet. Maybe throw in some, you know, dividers just to add a little variation between this one and the other one. And, you know, I think I will just put that right there, even though it kind of makes it awkward to walk through. We can do that right there. And oh yeah, I think I actually forgot to make the wiring kit. I have plenty of silver, I forgot I was going to need that. Oh, no, I got the advanced wiring kit. That was something else. I think that was going to be for the power cell charger since we're not going to put a moon pool here. Really no space for a moon pool unless I build it off the top side, and that's still going to stick out more than I would like. I mean, this is meant to be secretive. It means that's the opening. Put a moon pool here, you dock it, you're still gonna have something sticking out, invisible. Hey, this actually, oh, there actually is room back here. Okay, yeah, we're you know what? Since I do have room back here, we're going to redo this. We're going to put the multi-purpose room back here instead. I think that will actually work better if it will let me. Maybe this is why I didn't do it before. Because it's not letting me build off of that. Well, I guess, is that too low? Or is it, there's something else in there that's... Okay, so, I guess terrain or something? I don't know. It's not wanting to let me put it there. Let's try putting this. Oh, now I can't build that again because that, I guess, is in the way or something. Okay, so I can't build any reinforcements because that thing is stuck. So we'll build one here just to get some room. I've gotta get some stuff moved around. That's just, you know, doing that, that's really kind of problematic. That having something partially built messes with so many other parts around the base. Yeah, we'll just do a multi-purpose room there. That should be... Boom! There we go. Alright, now I can take this back. That means I might have room for something else over here. You know, parking space, maybe, for the vehicle to sit there and be kind of visibly out of the way. Hopefully I got enough room for this. Nope, I am out of room. So, I'll do one of these for now, just to give me a place to dump some extra stuff. Let's see. You know what? Lithium. Just so I'll have a stockpile here in case, you know, I end up needing more reinforcement at some point. I'm sure one of those will come out when I do a set of, I guess, dividers. Because dividers don't really work with reinforcements. They're like their own reinforcements, but not as good as their reinforcements. Alright, got that. Let's take this one out. Maybe I can make a moon pool work in here if I can build it on this side. Build it where it sticks out from here at the right angle. You just come and park and everything is away from the opening there. That could work. Potentially. Okay, now it's doing this thing again. Why can I not build? Like, there's so many bugs with the game, even in the stable branch. I really expect they're going to change the plans and have multiple updates between now and actual full release. I just don't see them being able to do this in one more update and be like, hey, it's now full release. Plus, it just seems like a bad idea to change the storyline in a significant way without testing it in any regard. That, you know, you've already got a story people know. You put out one and they don't like it as much, you're going to get railed on the on all the reviews. They definitely don't want to go and get bad reviews at full release time, because that, you know, some people might not buy the game then. And that worked once I took the alien containment out. Alien containment was complete, the hatch was complete, but it would not let me build on top of the alien containment. So, yes, still a bit goofy. And of course, I have an open spot up there. So, just go up this way. And I think I have enough for another alien containment. Glass-wise. Or, did I get all the glass? Or did I leave some? Oh yeah, that's the advanced wiring kit I needed for that. I'll go ahead and grab that, and yeah, 3 more glass, that should cover it. Let's see. Last of that titanium. There we go. That's empty, empty, yeah, that's all of it. So that's everything I have right now, ready to work on this. We'll have to go pick up more stuff. But for now, that should be sufficient. So we'll go finish this. We've got alien containment. And we can put in... Oh, wait, that's right. I've got... It's still out in the... Still out there in the sea truck. We'll have to get it. Wiring kit. Okay, once again, a wiring kit. Not an advanced wiring kit. Alright, so... What the... How... Maybe that was for the... power cell charger. I meant to have that. Of course, that's in the way. Alright, let's... You know, I want to keep this kind of open. We might make this like a separate little closed off area, I'm thinking. Hey, Victory Shout, thanks for joining in, and hi from Timmy. Timmy? Why'd you mess up your blanket again? What? Yeah, I get it. Get it? He's trying to be difficult because he got groomed today, and he's not happy with me that I made him go get bathed and clipped, and his ears cleaned, his teeth brushed. Even though I got him this big peace offering, I mean, look at that thing. He's only made it like that far in. He's just not bothering with it. You want it? Ready for it? You want it back? No? They gave him a bandana. That was his gift from the groomers, not me. Alright, so we need supplies. We need storage of supplies. And again, let's actually try this. Let's just look and see. Again, it's like there is no sign there, but right there it shows fine. So it's something with the edging of the areas, and with that too. You know, certain places it's okay. So I can put a sign here. So anything right there can have a freestanding locker. So we can do that. There we go. And I'm thinking, you know what, we'll do... Make it nice and cosmetic. We'll do a little fridge. That'd be over here. Yes, we'll do like a fridge there. And that will at least give me something I can put some stuff into. We'll clear some room. Too many things. And I brought marble melon seeds because I forgot I'd already planted some. But we're actually, you know what? Now I've finished, if you've been following the video series, I've pretty much finished what the game has to offer right now in terms of the end part of the storyline. You know, we can't really go any further. We can't get the white tablet through normal means. And even if we do, that precursor base is unfinished. So I could go to experimental, to the testing branch, but as I've said, I don't like the idea of that. I don't want to deal with the additional bugs because yes, there's a lot of bugs in the game already. I'm not exactly jumping on board to deal with more, but I did unlock stuff in the video series, so we can actually do that today. And basically just, instead of like giving myself anything for it, we'll do, what was it, unlock, or not, that's not the blueprint, that's indoor planter, I think is what it was. And we got a stasis rifle, so did that not work? Was it? The one's like a planter, one's the grow bed. I can't remember which one it is. I just did it the other day. I'll look at it. We're gonna use those because you can get them in the game. Right now, it's just you can't get them through, well, unless you're in experimental. You can't get them through normal scans. So if you're in stable branch, you'd have to do it like this. And I'm just gonna do that because I'm not gonna mess with the experimental, just because this is buggy enough as it stands. I don't want to deal with any more bugs on top of that. Planter box. Okay, so yeah. There we go. Alright, so we got that. So we're going to have our own little indoor grow beds. I think we'll just do some up here. That will give me some food production for the bases and make it feel more like the game actually is a bit further along in development than it really is. Still surprising we don't even have that available in the game this far into development. That's something I really expected to be early game development. If you're just pulling it over, yes, you have to decide where you want to set the unlocks for it, where people go and scan it, but you can always adjust that later. just make it available when you go to that little wreckage piece and get the habitat builder, and you suddenly can unlock and build all this stuff. Why not just do it that way to give more quality of life in the game? Well, thank you, Victory. He doesn't care for the red bandana. He doesn't like any of his bandanas. The biggest creature in Subnautica? Well, I'll assume it's going to be potentially that other creature that we find frozen in the ice. So technically, that looks to be a little bit bigger than like the sea dragon and such, but only because, you know, it really does look like he'd eat me, and I'm not even a full bite. I'd be like just a little nibble for how big that creature is. So I would say that's probably right now the biggest creature that like will move. I mean, we do have the plants. I guess you could say the little floaty jellyfish type ones are the biggest ones, because they're, I don't know, you call them creatures, I guess. They kind of move around. They do their own little thing and go seeking out vents for food. And of course, I'm getting more silver that I really don't need. I've got tons of silver. I did use the scanner room and found a lot of lithium in the deep twisty bridges below where the first base is, which helped. But I was still low on titanium, so I used the scanner room to scan for fragments to get. And as buggy as some stuff is, like lithium was spawning, or, you know, showing here's one that's marked, and I'll be flying up, you know, coming up to it, and it'd be right there still showing, and it's in the terrain, so I couldn't harvest it. But with the fragments, I'd be coming up, and it'd be like where those vents are, the exhaust is. I'd see the orange marker, and then it would go away, and I'd keep going and get there, and there'd be nothing there. And in some cases, I would get there and I'd be, let me get away because he's after me. Oh! They didn't like grab me kind of thing. So I'll be like, you know, get to the spot. I'd be aimed right at the little orange marker, get there and be like, all right, this is where it was. And I start looking, and then it'd be like, oh, there's the scan all the way over here. So the fragments seem to be very off in terms of how they work with the scanning room right now. Like, none of them are targeting correctly. Well, not none, but like, I'll say 80% of the time they did not target correctly when I was searching for them. Most of the time it was pointing either to a fragment that was not there at all, or pointing to a fragment that was meters away. And I know I saw magnetite. We'll grab it. Just because I am going to do like a scanner room off of this base, because, you know, that will help with finding some supplies. Assuming I get enough titanium from all this and I don't get eaten. Since I don't have a first aid kit fabrication option right now, I don't have a way to make that. I'm finding myself definitely needing more medical kits than I normally would, and I need creepvine for making them. Basically just making a bandage. Alright, so coming in to the secret base area is dark, nothing showing. You would not know this is here. That's kind of the goal. Alright, let's get in and be safe in here where I'm not being attacked. J-Herd, yeah, I'm not going to stream on Twitch, at least not for the time being, just because they've got issues on the platform they need to resolve, you know, and that's why there's some, you know, not just players like Ninja, but others that are jumping ship. Even before I did, people were starting to jump ship from Twitch to go to YouTube or Mixer because of certain quality things. You know, just, you know, porn being streamed as the second most popular stream one night on there. And it apparently had been going for like 3 hours and nothing was ever done about it for the whole length of the stream from what I saw posted about it. And it was, you know, people were going to Ninja's page and it was redirecting to another stream saying you might like this one because that page is not available, and it was pointing to that pornographic stream. And, you know, that's pretty bad on, you know, for him. That's kind of a negative mark on his professional look in terms of the fact that that was coming from his page. But yeah, they got a lot of issues that they need to work out, and I'm not going to waste time doing Twitch right now. Now, there are emotes on here, J-Herd. It's not sub emotes, but it's member emotes, much like, you know, you're a follower on Twitch, and then you have a paid subscription. Here you've got memberships, and members do get emotes, get special, you know, benefits and everything. So it's, YouTube's catching up to Twitch very quickly, and Twitch is not doing enough to distance themselves ahead from what I've been seeing. So if you're wanting to do that, you know, membership, just click join. $1.99 or $4.99 are the two styles I have right now, and I forgot to grab some more lube while I was out there, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's a good thing I am growing some creep vine. That should have plenty of height right there. And I think I'm good on reinforcements. I do kind of like the idea of, like I said, let's do like, do like a partition type thing where it connects off of here. You think, since this also counts as its own reinforcement, basically, that should be able to link with the stronger reinforcements. Let's do it this way. And see, you get such a weak little boost from that. They really have made it hard to like the partitions for inside the bases. For me, at least. I mean, there's so many more advantages to using stuff like the reinforcements than using partitions. It's really a cosmetic thing, but with a, you know, degrading effect to it because you lose so much hull strength. Now, this is building a big base. I would have to avoid, in some cases, partitions or have other places where I'd have to do a lot of reinforcements that it would allow me to do because I'm not using partitions in those areas. I guess I could put one there. That'll be like the little bedroom area for people staying here, or, you know, me staying here at the base. I kind of want to move all of this over here instead. And this will be the production wall, which, you know, suitable is fine. We can do that. Do I like freedom or survival? I like the survival. I really have never played the freedom mode on this that I can recall. Generally, I like survival because you do have to worry about a few things. I mean, this is not like a survival game in that it's hard. It's, you know, this is much more of a story-based and building type game than a true survival game. If you look at from a survival standpoint, I would assume you're going to focus more on something like, you know, Green Hell. Green Hell is a good one for survival. You have so many things. If you eat the wrong thing, you get sick. You get indigestion. You know, all sorts of stuff. You get leeches if you sleep in the wrong spot or walk through the wrong area. You get worms. There's just stuff like that. That gives that realistic kind of survival element. And really, once you start getting things going, I mean, within an hour, you kind of get away from that survival aspect, other than try not to be eaten. In terms of food and water, you usually can be pretty well set up within the first hour of gameplay on this. And I'm thinking, I wonder, yeah, let's see if we can make a moon pool fit on this. Obviously, I don't want to go there. And I still am waiting for a way to rotate the moon pool. I find it hard to believe we can't rotate that still. As that's oh, no, it rotated because I'm looking away from the base. I really wish they fixed that. That definitely needs to be fixed. Should do a glass dome on this, maybe. Well, I mean, well, there's not really anything to look at. Kind of the problem. You don't have anything to actually, like, sit there and be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna have a nice view. I'll do this just because so far, the lights have not worked for me at all. They have not actually lit up anything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so I need, for that, wiring kit. Copper wire. And actually, I've got... Yep, wiring kit, copper wire. There we go. And 1 titanium. Which I'll have titanium, so we're good. We can finish that, and I'll have a battery charger since I am running low on battery. Yes, Victory, there's less titanium now because they've taken out the... well, not taken out. The metal salvage is still there, but now it's more of a story line component that you have to get it to fix the radio tower, as opposed to getting it to I mean, just, you know, collecting it because it's part of a wreckage. Even though we know there's like wreckage stuff come down from the space station, we don't get stuff like that in here. So there's a much greater abundance, I would say, you know, at least in certain areas for a certain part of the game with the fragments. And because of that, I mean, like, was it one of the videos or one of the live streams went to an area and it was like 4 or 5 thermal plant fragments all together in one spot. So definitely trying to compensate for not having metal salvage everywhere by putting in more fragments. And basically having the fragments be how you get all the extra titanium. And let me finish that one so I can then get that going. We don't have... Yeah, need more titanium. And just need some lube. Soon, hopefully, will be available to me. And then we can start doing some storage and such. Actually, you know what? We're going to do a window here, just so we can look out, kind of thing, you know, and see who's coming. We need a scanner room too, is still one of my thoughts. Well, actually, I need, yeah, control room is one thing, because that will let us have a marker and it's not snapping to it. Okay. So we're going to try back here. And okay, that connects, but it doesn't let me build. Now I might be changing something else around because it's there. Okay, so it's letting me do it there, just not there. Which kind of worries me a bit because that might be where I have to build like the scanner room. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got the partition there, and you don't see anything on the outside. It'd be nice if it shows something externally for that. That might not be an option there then. We might be doing... Ooh, that's such a tight squeeze though on that. And that's not... Alright, I guess that's gonna go there. Though I don't... You know what? We're gonna change this up. This is coming out. This will go upstairs. Or, no, we can't do it upstairs. We got power everywhere upstairs. Again, I want to do stuff with the partitions just for the fact that we have them. I want to experiment with them. But the more I use them, the more I just find them to be more trouble than they actually are worth having. But they just get in the way of quite a few things. Alright, so if we do that.
Seek fluid intake.
I think the only thing I'm missing is the table crawl sample. Which is another thing we need a way to get more of in this, because it's really seems a lot more limited with table crawl samples in this than we've had in the past game. And I'm really getting concerned that I'm not going to be able to get enough table crawl samples in this game to do big base builds at this point. Hello, Michael. Yeah, we're not gonna do the glass dome. Darkness, there's just not much point to it. It's just too dark in here for that. Actually, it kind of worries me to have that there because I'm afraid it's gonna get bumped when I come in. Oh, hey, we could do it there. Let's see what it does, because it's going to let me build there, but I feel like that's gonna have, yeah, it's gonna block the entire door. I don't have anything in the fridge yet. Let's move the fridge. We'll do the fridge like here. Yeah, that'll work. Like that, and that way I could have, like, say, a second fridge if I need it. Or just do... And of course, I'm out of quartz too. Grow faster. Alright, we're going this way. I have a marker with my sea truck to see my way back down. And we're going to go up this way. I know there's some quartz nearby, but I need to drill it. And I do not bring the prawn suit. Actually, yeah, we're not going to do the moon pool, so it might be a good thing I could just put a prawn suit out in this area for a little while and leave it. Ah, white out. For as much as you're supposed to do on land in this game, they have really made the land-based gameplay as irritating as possible. Like, I mean, it's constantly doing storms and whiteouts, so you can't see anything. And then you have, of course, oh, yep, whiteout's over with. You have the problem with building on land. Building on land right now in this version of the game is not at all very good. It's very problematic. Like, just placing something down to get started is extremely buggy. Because it's based around your height level from where you're trying to place. You're trying to place ground level as you're standing, it doesn't want to work. But if you go up on a ledge a little bit higher up, it lets you place it. Just really, really buggy. And of course, we're going to build a land base, or land base at some point. I was about to say a land-based base, but that's too many bases. Alright, come on. Keep me from having to use the reserve water. Give me... Yes! You know what? I'm just going to eat all 4. There we go.
Stabilizing.
And it's still acting goofy. There we go. And we've got a full thing of marble melon now. And we got some glow, which is a good sign. Usually it doesn't glow until you get at least one seed cluster. I can target. There we go. We got some lubricant, so that will finish up that part. And we got, so now 2 bioreactors. And so I kind of want to test some different stuff out and see. This is, you know, I want to test what we have in the game currently, but I know there's going to be more fish added to the game. There's going to be more creatures. Because look at the game compared to original Subnautica. We have practically no creatures with eggs that we place in right now, other than really seeing the sea monkeys. And there's just the regular fish you pop in, they produce, you know, regular beans, and we don't really have that many of them either. There's a lot of content still missing in the game from what we should be expecting for final release. So I'm hoping we'll get more creatures that have, like, you know, egg-based hatching type methods and so forth. Oh, okay. Copper ore is not a problem. Gold is not a problem. The table coral sample I will have to get.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we'll have a scanner room. And that will help with getting the rest of the supplies out here. Alright. I might forego the whole base control room just to do stuff. Cappy Cap, I unlocked them through a command because the indoor grow plots are only available in-game right now through command or if you use experimental. So if you're not wanting to deal with the bugs in experimental, then just unlock them with a console command. And I think, yeah, we're going to double check, make sure I don't need anything substantial for the rest of it. That's going to grow. We need glass and titanium now is the main things that I need, especially for making lockers everywhere. And I don't want to do bladderfish here. I want to do something else. That should keep me going for a little while. Finally. Alright. So, yeah, we're good. Now we'll head back up and start going towards the original base. So I maybe get some supplies along the way, but more importantly, I need to go get some table coral samples. And then even using the weirdness with the backup camera that has no distance fog to it, from that angle you cannot see the base. So that is a very, very secretive little base. If you didn't know that spot was there, you know, you might just see a hole in the ground. Oh, maybe there's something there, maybe not. Maybe you bother going in there to look. Maybe you just say, I'll pass because there's a bunch of these big creatures around here. They might have a nest down there. We don't know. Yeah, there's some more biomes I'm sure they're going to be done, Andrew, because we have several areas that have the generic terrain texturing that we saw in some of these same biomes that are now in the game. So there's definitely some more biomes that are coming out. Again, you know, comparing this to the original game, in terms of development state, the original game pretty much had all the biomes done at this point when they said next is going to be full release. And we obviously do not have all the biomes done. There's obviously spots where more biomes are going to be added or finished up before full release. So this is just not at the same development spot as the original game was when they said, all right, last update before full release. They're going to have to do some updates before then, or they're going to be taking a big risk with the new storyline, people possibly not liking it. You know, when they're not getting any feedback, when they start trying out parts of it, they might have bugs they miss if they don't have feedback from even at least an experimental. You know, they're gonna have to do some updates and not go with, okay, next update's full release. It's gonna have to be, here's some updates, or they're gonna be doing a full release that's not actually a full release, and they're gonna be adding more stuff later to do a lot of bug fixes and polishing, which is certainly a possibility, but based on their quality level in the past, I just don't think the devs would want to do that. I don't think they would want to put out a game that is poorly done, even though it's complete, to have it be very buggy, very performance problematic, have just problems everywhere. I think they would rather put out a game that feels like it's properly done and, you know, has a good, you know, aside from maybe people not liking a storyline or creature design or the sea truck, stuff like that, at least not be able to say the game plays horribly, that there's too many bugs. You know, you want the full release to feel like a full release. And there's quite a few games that have released as full release, and then you see the review say, yeah, this is more like a beta release or an alpha release. And it just does not go well for those games in the reviews when that happens. Now I got some quartz. Not a lot. I am seeing it's getting harder and harder to find some stuff in this area. Like, some places it's a massive explosion of stuff respawning. Other places it's like nothing's respawning. And in some cases it's respawning where half the stuff is actually embedded. Half of the lithium I was getting marked by the scanner room in the deep twisty bridges was inside the terrain where it was inaccessible. You know, it'd be like, oh, here's 4 pieces of titanium right in front of me. I go up and 2, sometimes 3 of those would be inaccessible pieces, and I'd only get, you know, the remainder. And there's a lot of bugs, even with stable, that they've got to work out. Am I going to stream Cyberpunk 2077? Rudy, I don't know. I mean, I'm considering getting the game, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I mean, it's, you know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get the game for sure yet. I mean, you know, generally, especially on the live streams, I stick more to the building style games, just because I'm really able to go and build big bases and stuff like that. And it makes the whole amount of work involved in getting all those supplies a lot more comfortable to deal with. Now that I have planter beds, we're going to do that here as well. And you know what? Yeah, we're going to do... Actually, I don't want to do inside tracks, because I'm hoping we're going to get that little curly, you know, central piece, the column one that's in, like, Omega base. I'm hoping we're going to get that added to the game, where we can actually put that in to one of our bases. And that's where I had planned to cut another one to do that. Yeah. Alright, we're going to just do this. We'll take some of these out, because we really don't need that many plant shelves. Unless it becomes decoratively beneficial. And now I'm going to have plenty of marble melons here as well. No more pain to plant, because I have to, you know, plant one, then go to the next shelf, plant the next one. It's going to make it a little bit easier. And this is a definite location I want more than one grow bed filled with them. And we're just going to use these little alignment points. I'm hoping that'll give us something cool to do later on. But yeah, have that little circular structure we saw on the Omega base. think it was Omega Base, would be cool to have like in as a planter thing. And honestly, that is a golden opportunity if the devs had not already thought of doing it. Devs, you can have this idea, no charge, automated farming. Think about it. It's a central thing. Make it have like some kind of say, you know, management system. So you, instead of directly interacting, you put in like, say you're gonna put in a marble melon. Put in 1, it automatically replants into 4. Takes one of the grown 4 to replant another 4, and then collects the 3 for eating and deposits and puts those into a storage part that acts like a refrigerator so they don't spoil. And basically, it's like the, you know, it'd be the water filtration thing, but an automated thing for food. That, you know, when this is full, it stops producing, but when you empty it, it then can start producing again. And so that'd be a case of like, all right, you have 3 filling up the storage for the food part of that design. And as soon as you empty them out, it can harvest the next round if they are fully grown at that point. That's just an idea. I think that'd be a cool little benefit to have something like that in the game where we, you know, automate some food production. You don't even have to go and cut anything. It's just simply set it up. You walk up there, get some pieces of food out. And make it so easy. And now I'm thinking of it. Yeah. We'll take a couple of samples. Actually, I want to take that out. And we're going to dump that there. And I did get some more pinglings, because they are like right over there. And dumped 2 of them in. And I've noticed they're not swimming up there. They're staying like in this containment right now. And they have been in there the entire time I've been streaming. So 47 minutes now. And they have had no reason to go get air. I feel like there's a problem in realism with that. Like, if they're on land part of their time breathing oxygen, I have a feeling they're supposed to actually be able to get oxygen there and not just be swimming in water the whole time. Yes, the animation for the sea truck is still super janky. Again, there's so much work left to do on this. I just don't see this hitting full release anytime soon. I say, oh, I need some ports. I've got some out there, but I don't want to empty out all of my supplies. Actually, you know what we'll do? I really don't want to, but we're going to. It's really slow and painful, but we're going to use it. I can remember where I put the thing and line it up right. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get under here. All right. Now, collect the prawn suit. And I might actually leave it there this time. Just because I'm not using it anywhere else, really. And because the prawn suit is very buggy with the moon pool, so it really makes no point to have it even in the moon pool right now. The basic advantage of the moon pool is I can put in the vehicle upgrade console and make upgrades. But that's really it for the prawn suit. Prawn suit's buggy on charging with the moon pool, so it really doesn't help much to have one docked in the moon pool. And yeah, I still gotta go find that unlock for the horsepower upgrade. So dark. I definitely see more areas, I think, in this game that have that dark element to the water compared to the last game, where there's some areas that's like you get in there, you have more of that vibrant glow in it, or even at nighttime you still get some light down below. It definitely seems more like there's areas that are just like you turn the light off, you can't see anything at night. I see a bladderfish in the distance. Is there somebody after me or fighting each other nearby? I know there was still one quartz deposit I saw worth harvesting. Alright, I see nearby. Let's just do this. Oh, got a unexpected casualty. Killed the wrong fish. No, Bob, Below Zero is not out. It is still early access, still in development, and this is on PC. Console will come out after they finish development. And that you can expect easily towards the end of the year, I would think, on console, unless they are trying to develop at the same time on it. But that's a different coding approach. That's different bugs. So I don't see that happening. I think they're going to do kind of the same thing, get it out on PC, start fixing some of the bugs, and then from there go towards doing the console afterwards. Got our big floaty ones again. At least they're not flying in the air like last time. Somewhere around here. Sarah, thank you for the subscribe if you're with us. Tis but a scratch. Hola! Tis but a scratch, like the name. I actually have a Monty Python Black Knight figurine coming. That the arms come off and he talks. It's on order. It's supposed to be shipping soon. Hi! No molesting my sea truck. Especially when I'm trying to find the hole that I built in. It's too dark to see at times, and I don't remember them being that close. Oh, so actually is drifting. Not just kind of floating in place. You know, it's actually drifting around looking for stuff. I just don't remember seeing them there before, so maybe they're drifting from... Like, maybe they migrate in a way? Ooh, can we see a fight? Maybe they're gonna fight the Chelly. There we go. Each biome have new music. I don't know as far as compared to the original game. I know there's times that the music seems overly loud compared to what it should be. And I'm noticing some biomes seem to have the same music right now. So I don't know if it's just going to be a random soundtrack with more focus on the actual soundtrack tapes you find. The little audio tapes you can use in the jukebox or what, but it definitely in some cases seems like the music's almost a little too loud for certain locations. But I didn't hear that same music somewhere else. Alright. We got our scanner room, and I've got power still. I did get, yep, quartz, so we got that. And of course that's in the way. Not exactly what I wanted to put in here, you know, but you know, we'll get stuff out of the way if it do that. That way we don't have it standing in front of the door. You know, I feel like the original game that wouldn't have worked. It would have been like, oh nope, there's a locker there. Can't do that. And now I've got that. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, gotta get this. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff to make some lube. Like, come on. Seriously, just the one? Alright, you know what? We're gonna just plant that one. I need faster production than that. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do, of course, the advanced wiring kit 1, which I can't remember. Do I still have that? Yes, I do. Alright, so we got that. 2 lithium, 2 titanium. Well, I just so happen to have all of that. The power cell charger, which will be useful for the prawn suit, since it does not want to charge right when you put it inside the moon pool. Let's see, can I see it? No. Doesn't let you interact with anything when it's docked on the docking module. No storage, no upgrades, and power cell. Yeah, see, that power cell, like, one power cell does not seem to want to charge ever. I wonder what would happen if I actually took, then swapped them, if it would charge correctly then on the moon pool. We might try that after I let this charge up a bit, so I can, you know, have full power of my prawn suit for a while. Okay, and we still got fish in there. We're good. Except for producing a bunch of fish. I think I'm good in terms of water with the marble melon over there, since we don't have bulbo trees available. It's funny, you know, the bulbo tree was there. I saw it. I could have gotten a piece of it at Marguerite's base. They did not let me. Could have got some. I mean, she would never known I cut a piece of it off. Not at all. I could have got away with it. But no, they can't even do it. I understand they probably want to make you use more of the new stuff. But, or just fact, there's no reason to have them lantern tree fruit, bubble tree, if you are limited to just the little plant pots. Or the plant shelf, actually, because even the plant pots you can't build yet. Despite having them in several places that you could scan them and unlock them. Let's do just hoop fish for oh, well, wrong button. I hope they backport this to Subnautica where the controls are the same in both games, because they did change some of the controls around where you're using more. Like, some of the controls are backwards from the original game, where it's like, okay, right click to move it into this storage, and the original left click to move it into storage in this one. Alright, where is it? I know there was a quartz deposit here. I think it was over here. I think it was right along towards the vents. Oh, nice lighting right there. Kind of got a good cinematic on that. Ah! I was getting away from him. Oh, there we go. I actually had an alarm going for me. I did unlock the stasis rifle finally by using a scanner room to find fragments. And there's that quartz, that sneaky quartz behind my jets. Oh! He actually was coming after my prawn suit, just sitting there. Like, it wasn't making any noise or anything. It was just sitting there, and he came after it. I wasn't doing anything to make enough noise to draw attention. I think we're gonna have to kill him. I've killed squid sharks and they haven't respawned yet. And the deep twisty bridges, there's those 2 squid sharks. I killed them. They have not come back. And he's back again. Like, apparently my repair tool makes him mad. Like, seriously? Alright, are you coming? I get out and he comes after me. And that is not what I was telling it to do. Do not destroy it. I was telling it to let me in, and instead, he's attacking my prawn suit just for sitting there. I understand that whole attack it if it's making noise type of thing. You know, that whole capacitance that we had in the original, but it's seriously just sitting there. And he's mad at it. That does not bode well for any vehicle in the game. If you could just be sitting there, and just because it's there, they'll attack. That means you can't leave a sea truck sitting around while you work on building a base, because they'll attack it non-stop if that's the case. And that means attack and destroy it and leave you with no sea truck. It's based on your opinion, a sea truck could be a good thing. Alright, seriously, I heard him doing the attack sound again. I'm hoping maybe he's attacking something else now. Sarah, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. The Tizbuzz Scratch, they take 2 stasis and 20 something hits. 20 hits with a regular knife or 20 hits with a thermal blade, because you know there's a difference there. Thermal blade generally has done twice as much damage for them. You know, squid sharks take 25 thermal blade hits. I've counted that. I've done it a few times, and the cryptos take only 5, which seems weird since they have so much armor on them. Oh yeah, eat that drill. He's like pushing me away from the outcroppings. He doesn't want me to harvest. He just wants me to be poor and not get any quartz. I think it's the most I've used the repair tool yet in the game. Is doing just this segment right here. He likes me. I don't like him. Any idea what the back ports will happen? I know they said long ago they were going to add new designs. They were going to backport from this game to the original. But I would assume the backports will not happen until at least full release. If I was one of the devs, I would think from a cool marketing standpoint that here's full release, this is when we're doing that. And surprise, surprise, we're already going to be doing an update for Subnautica anyway, because they're going to have that intro screen thing where you load the game. And it says, hey, Below Zero is out and available for download on Steam. Check it out. Probably would be a good point to say, oh, by the way, we updated this game and we've added in some of the components from the new game, such as the big room. That would be my expectation. A cool way to tie it in. Say, hey, new game's out, but we've also given you some of the building options in the old game. And be just easy way to tie it in together. Well, I can't say for sure that's when it's going to happen. Yes, Hayden, this is alive. You cannot play Xbox Below Zero because Xbox, PlayStation do not do the early access games, and Below Zero is early access. Until it's full release and then placed on the stores for those, you're not going to get it on the console. That's one reason why I stick with PC. Besides being able to mod. He's still attacking something over there. I mean, I understand an aggressive carnivore, sure, but generally triggered by motion, something like that. Some kind of thing that says, hey, that looks like it's food. Alright, so copper, which what's he going after? It's like he's trying to eat one of the purple finger plants. That, or he's so focused on attacking something in that area, is attacking every little fish that he can find. Oh, I'm out of room. Yep, okay. That's probably the wrong direction to go. We'll do this. Well, I hope they fix the lagginess with that, where it stops lagging when you open the inventory at times. That's getting really old with it. It's just, you know, I open it and it just lags immediately for several seconds. Like, oh, it's not something that you want in a final version of the game, so I'm hoping that they do get that fixed. There we go. Bunch of quartz, bunch of copper. And not too bad on power, considering I'm only on one power cell. And he is definitely hunting closer to me now. And I think he just went through the terrain there. Oh, don't tell me he's like glitching through the terrain to attack my stuff in here. I'd be mad. I've already had enough terrain glitching monsters attacking me when they shouldn't be in the first game and this game already. That does not need to keep happening. Alright, plenty of quartz. I guess I'll load that into the sea truck. That's perfect. We'll have some supplies to take home. There he goes again. I really better not suddenly have him hit this vehicle while it's sitting in here in my secret base. One titanium. And there's that other battery. They're so dark in the game right now. You're still enjoying the original game, or you talk about just the game as Below Zero stands right now? Alright, so that's recharged for at least, well, you know what, actually. We're gonna test this. That way it'll keep draining that one. And that way I'll know, okay, that's drained. We'll get back, we'll dock it, or before I dock it, we'll swap to a different power cell, see if it charges up fully. There we go. Got some lubricant production going, finally. So now I don't have to worry about going to get anywhere else. The original game, Subnautica, yes, it is still a very good game, especially considering it's finished and polished. Alright, we've got to get some storage going in a moment. After I eat up some food. Oh, yes. So much easier that way than the wall planters. Wall planters are meant to be storage and decorative, not for actual real food production. They're just not optimized for that. And, you know, actually, before I do this, okay, I could get a little one there. You know, we'll just do like that. We'll start and see where it lets me have a... Well, none of that. That entire wall all the way up to there, it won't show. Oh, I wonder... Okay, that works there. I mean, that is extremely high. A lot higher than I would like to have it, but we'll do the freestanding lockers in this base. Actually, I'm going to do production along here. So we'll do the freestanding ones here. I know I've got quartz. All right. We're gonna have lockers, regular lockers, as long as I can get that to position well enough for it to work. And now it's not doing it. I was able to get it to work, and now it's not working. Just give me the option to put it on the locker. How about that? Or maybe, oh, it's gonna be like, yeah, floating in the air. Not at all what I want it to be. Let's, with all the building bugs I'm seeing, let's just take this out. And now that's not working there. Alright, try this again. Because I had it placing, I thought there, not right here in front of my face, floating in the air. Alright, there's one. So we could put a locker right in this area. So we'll just adjust things around that setup. Because I like having labels for them. Makes it easy to find stuff. Granted, I'm not going to be using as much here in terms of storage, but we are building to test things out, so why not go ahead and do a full build up as I can. I'm going to go find some copper. I think I could do that just like this. Well, Sandman, I'm glad you enjoyed the tip videos. I'm glad they helped you out. There we go. Just all the silver. Oh, hey, you know, lithium. I'll take that, even though I've got plenty stockpiled right now. I think I am about to be at that spot with the prawn suit mine entrance. Or, nope, I'm at another spot. Oh, we're getting some light. If we're going black. Oh, no. Oh, no. I recognize this. I turned around, went right towards him. Oh, wait a second, what is it? I dumped my spare battery that I had. Didn't even think about that until just now. On my power's getting a little low on this. And here we go, unfinished terrain. So this is a biome that's not done yet, right here. Another example of something else that we need to expect additional stuff, because that is just a very plain terrain texture that's been used in other places before they polished up and fully implemented the biome. So now we got this right here. Oh, plenty of quartz out here. Say that. Give me a sample. Sample! Alright, it's time. Head back, I'm gonna swap batteries. Ah! Arrow ray. Well, it's a little bit more substantial. Let's grab another one. That way we have a couple to toss into the containment. As much drilling as we could do in the game, I really am surprised, other than the complications with the terrain generation and such, I'm really surprised we don't have a drill option for actually removing terrain intentionally. Because then I'd dig like a little secret tunnel out leading into one of those crevices. Drop. And drop. That should get us power going. Not that I'm hurting for power at the moment. There we go. I'll let that charge and I'll grab the other one. We'll go looking again. I think actually we'll take the prawn suit this time just for protection. It does worry me a bit as much as I've been attacked so far.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're hunting down the data uploads for your Cyclops. Those should be not too bad, depending on how it spawned in for you. I think it was, what, Season 2, the last season we did for Subnautica live streams. The first live stream, I unlocked and built my Cyclops in the first stream. Along with the Sea Moth as well. Because, like, everything just ended up being, like, right very close by, made it easy to find all the scans, and then just getting the supplies, which wasn't that bad either. I'm getting a lot of quartz now, which is nice. Means I'll have plenty of that for later, since I am kind of getting low in the other base areas. It seems to be getting harder and harder to find it. Again, certain stuff I've seen, like, respawn in places. Other stuff I'm not seeing respawn yet. I haven't been back to the mine yet to see if any of the drilled deposits there have started to respawn. That sounded way closer than he actually is. I'm just gonna, you know... I saw the jelly things doing it. I thought I'd just go drifting along with the tide as well. The lights on this don't really seem to help much, do they? It's almost, it feels almost like there's no headlamps on this. Ah! It's a giant obelisk. We have found the obelisk from 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's interesting. I've seen a few of these square land pieces where it was, you know, completely disconnected, but I haven't seen one that's connected. And it's only one side that is completely, like, I mean, that's straight edges there, and then this straight edges down, but this curve here, it goes like that. Oh, let's go down. Let's go looking. Because this will be easier to get back up with, since I don't have a grappling arm. And I'm not seeing anything for the terrain. Aha! Nothing! Alright, well, there is actually terrain here, so I'm not, like, in a void type area. It's just, I'm at that edge where there's, you know, it's not finished yet. There's, something will be here, but it's not here yet. That will almost be a cool spot to build a base, except for the fact that if we get updates prior to full release like I'm expecting we will, that might mess my base up. Or it might mess my game up if I have the base built inside the terrain that gets changed. Do you ever cure your infection in Subnautica 1? Yes, there is a way to cure the infection. You have to cure the infection. Or at least, you know, treat your infection to even get off the planet without being shot down. Or basically get it where you could go and build the Neptune rocket and be able to safely launch. You're going to have to cure yourself. So yes, you do get to cure yourself. Oh, there we go. No reason. See, there's a deposit I cannot harvest because it's past my crush depth for an upgrade we don't have yet, or an upgrade that I haven't found yet. I don't think we have any of the depth upgrades for this yet in the game. Something else that is missing compared to the original game. Original game, you actually had the upgrades, at least the starting upgrades for the prawn suit. Oh. Ooh, glowy. And more plants we cannot scan. They've got to be saving that for like right at full release or right before full release to make a lot more of the plants and creatures scannable, because there's just so many that we can't scan right now. You think we should be able to.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, I guess I can go get me a drink. So the base would get deleted. See, that's another reason why I'm not going to build there. I'm hoping the base I just built is not going to be deleted, because that looks like a fairly completed spot. I mean, right there you've got this flat ridge. Obviously, it's going to get something changed right there, but that looks like it's a fairly complete location. It's in the middle of a pair of biomes that are considered to be finished. So I'm trusting this is not going to get deleted. Boom. And let's make sure. Power cell 88. Alright, so they're draining equally. So we'll have to charge one up. Yeah, it sounds like he's right there.
Welcome
Like
aboard,
right
Captain.
next to me. That's gotta be what's on the other side of this. Is it's just, if you could drill out, not using the terrain manipulation, you know, the terraformer gun, but actually have something
Vital
that
signs
drills
stabilizing.
the terrain out so you can get over there. I think we'd end up having that opening out there where I was getting attacked all the time on the other side of that terrain. And we'll go ahead and swap. That's pretty much done. I need, you know, I'm gonna leave titanium here because I'm gonna need it. I need quartz. I don't need that much lithium. Diamond's fine. I've actually got too much diamond. Gold, yeah. We'll take some of that. Actually, there we go. And all the titanium I'll leave here because I'm definitely gonna need more of that. And let's just, you know what, we'll head back. We're gonna head back. We're actually gonna take the prawn suit just so if I see something along the way we can stop and gather supplies. Oh, he is in. He got in through the wall. No, he glitched. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. You're gonna let me out of this wall. And he knocking around my sea truck. That's not cool. That is not at all cool. That is totally not cool. He came through the wall to get me. And now he's inside my secret lair. Where he was. Let's see if he actually is still... Nope, he went back out. Yes, I really, really, really hope they fix that. Other than these super massive creatures that would be really hard to adjust around, creatures like that should not be glitching through walls. There's just no real excuse for that in the game. That needs to be an aspect that's fixed, so they no longer do that. Oh, with the ice caps? Yeah, that's that's one reason why I stayed where I did, because, you know, the island area is already pretty much finished. I don't have to worry about them ripping out that space that I'm in. I mean, maybe, as much as they've had for the mountain section here to change it, I don't think they're going to change it that much more. So, I really think it is pretty much fine. You know, it should be safe where my first base is at. Plus, I'm just kind of up in the open water anyway. You know, if they change terrain below, hopefully it won't cause a problem. Yeah, they definitely need to fix the audio. There's just so much that there's just so much so close sounding on certain things. Sandman, there is a grappling hook gun for the prawn suit. It's used not so much for pulling other stuff to you, but pulling you to other objects or to places to make it easier to jump to, or you want to surf on the back of a Leviathan. That is the thing that people do. James, like, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos, and thank you, Sandman. Alright. Getting close. We're going to test. We're going to charge up the prawn suit as best as it will do, and then we're going to take it out. I'm going to swap the cells around and see if it fixes that issue with it not charging one cell. It charged one side of the cells, but not the other, which is really weird that it's doing that, but I guess it could be worse. Could just not charge the cells at all. Obviously, it seemed to... I mean, they had the same problem with the sea truck. They fixed it with the sea truck. Sea truck actually charges completely now. And they're just having the same problem with the prawn suit. And there we go. That lovely animation we get right there, you know, that, you know, it's like riding a bike to get out of the sea truck. Oh, and let me, yeah, let me land, because I also need to repair it again. I can't repair it inside the moonpool dock. That's another thing. The sea truck works fine when docked. You can repair in certain spots you can target. Prawn suit won't even let you target. Just the... It's very much the same as an early version of the original Subnautica game, where they had these bugs. They just basically ported from that instead of porting from the completed version, I'm assuming. Because there's so many problems with some of this stuff. Charging! Alright, we'll see if that works now. Maybe swapping power cells out will magically fix it. And I actually am going to have a nice stockpile of quartz again. Until I start building. We start building a new base, then different story. Alright, we've got some gold still, I think. Yep, starting to get that. Silver. Oh. Need to move my gold into one. I want like a capacity thing. You know, it shows if it's empty or not. Now let's see. Empty. Why not give a capacity count? Like, out of how many slots you got a capacity number. That would be a very nice little benefit. Be like, oh yeah, that's got 4 slots free. So I know I can put something in there. It doesn't seem like it would take that much more, considering there's already a detection. Is this empty or not? I'll assume that should be a feasible thing to do. Yeah, that's getting recharged. Alright, more supplies. But first, I am done with the prawn suit for right now. I think I'm going as fast by swimming and kicking with my feet on this as I actually go if I have the prawn suit docking module attached to the sea truck. Yep, we're just clearing all of this out. So much stuff now. Tons of copper, too. I also don't get why it lets you go only one side to enter. I mean, it has the same visual on the door. It seems like you could enter from either direction. Alright, I actually have a surplus. One titanium I brought back. That's it. That's all I brought back was the one titanium. Oh, wait. Yep. Oops. And now I have that. You know what? We'll make something I know I'll be using later. We'll do wiring kit. I might just go ahead and do some glass with the extra stuff. And that way I'll at least have some supplies. I forgot I had lubricant sitting there too. How am I doing? Alright, some lead. Not too bad. This is why this is the main base. It's the most embellished. And it's the most centrally located too. Now. Oh, yeah, I still got these. Let's eat. Yes. Goodbye, plant shelves. I don't know, I mean, I could put some more in, but do I really need to put any more in right now, since that's the only thing I have? And emergency power only. I think the other base may have drained power charging up a battery. I think I might have lost power at the other location. Okay, so yeah, plenty of quartz now for a change. And we'll make some glass. You know, why not make glass? I mean, in the end, I'm going to need glass for windows and such. Of course, glass for enamel glass, which I'll probably be doing some more roof, you know, glass domes. Chris, thank you for the subscribe if you were with us. And I'm going to put that over here. That frees up some room in my inventory. I think I need that one. That. Those are good. Okay. Wash my hands real quick. You know what? I've been gone for a while. Let's just take a look. Well, at least one of them, yeah, they moved finally. They came over here. And obviously, they're babies. They're not growing. So they're not reproducing to make more of them. So they are strictly like a decorative thing. I wonder if they're actually counting towards the total population, though. They seem to be drawing all the bladderfish into a different area. Bladderfish are like, no, we're not going to hang out with these things. Bladderfish do not like their aggressive eaters. I'm assuming the penguins are feeding on the bladderfish. That's enough. And then we got our spares over here. I think I have enough bladderfish going at this spot. I think it'll keep me going for a little while. You've once found a baby arrow in there. I mean, you should find those as long as you have 2 of them in there. They should start reproducing. What's the time on my side? It's afternoon, early afternoon. We're an hour and a half in, so we're halfway through this right now, Rudy. Actually, let me think. Why not? While I'm here, I'm thinking I want to, what's the exterior grow bed? We've unlocked the interior grow bed because, you know, you can't get it unless you're in experimental, and I'm not going to put myself through that extra bit of bugs. So it's a completely different thing. The other one was like growing bed or farming bed, something like that. This is farming tray for exterior grow bed. Let's see. I'm assuming it's buildable since, I mean, it's been in the game. Yeah, so we could do that. We're gonna do, yeah, let's do a couple of exterior grow beds then for here. Because I want to have a little visual element to it. And I know what I'm going to put in there. Because it's the best thing for the visuals. We'll just do like 1 on each. And I'm going to actually use this more of a decorative thing. We really don't have a lot of plants to use in the game right now that require exterior grow bed. I mean, actually... it's not even gonna work because it's gonna be growing above water level. We'll try it. We'll see if it'll make a big glowing seed cluster thing in the sky. And I'm not gonna put one on that, so you know what, we'll just do 1 on each of these, I guess. The other base will not get one. It's got to be secret. So we don't want a glowing seed cluster thing making it look weird. So we'll see if that will grow high enough to actually get out of the water. It should. I mean, we've had it happen in the original game where it would grow above water level. Just the natural spawning pretty fine. I don't see why this would be different. Unless they just don't have it coded for that yet. I need to put some... like, cooked needs to go in here. The other ones can be the cured. Actually, let's take a quick look at this. So, plus 23, plus 16. So, that's a better balance, but it's not great. Plus 21. So, really, hoopfish is a much better one. As long as you don't eat the antenna. So, I have sea monkey eggs that are still not hatching. And I don't think they're going to hatch. I don't think I have a command that will make them hatch unless you do the experimental. So I'll keep them there until we get something like that. And we're going to actually take Take 2 hoop fish out. That's my decorative stuff. We're gonna put them in here. And this is right next to the food area, so food for cooking and curing. I got fridges. I want to make sure I'm using them. One for water, one for food, and this will be like all the salted meat storage. Oh, and you know what? Let's check it now that I'm thinking about charging stuff. Fully charged. Well,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
did not mean to do that. So that's fully charged. It says fully charged, but when you get in 88 is what it's charged to, which I think I've gotten it to charge at like 89, 83, and stay the same thing. Let's look. So 75, 100%. So if I take that out, swap that one, put that one there, because that one's charging completely 100% to full. The other one's not. We'll see if it is what I'm thinking. That bug where it's charging the one side but not the other. And I've already drained some power. And see, now it's showing 76%. So yeah, it's charging only one power cell to completion. The other one, it does seem to charge, but only to a certain amount. Maybe like the calculations off, because I know it was really kind of low on one of them. So it could be that it's charging them both, but one's charging to 100%. The other one's got some weirdness with the multiplier. So like, you know, they got decimal in the wrong place. You know, like Superman 4, you put the decimal in the wrong place. Or yeah, Superman, was it Superman 3? The early Superman, Christopher Reeve, one with Richard Pryor in it, where he put it in the wrong place, and then or no, he didn't do that in the wrong place. It was Office Space where the guy did the decimal in the wrong place, and they got busted, or thought they were gonna get busted. All right, pinglings, come on, grow up, make some babies. I'm giving you plenty of time. I think they will mature by now. They are not maturing very well. They're not listening to me. Troy, my day is going, okay? A lot of bladderfish, yes. A lot of bladderfish. Because, you know, that helped with water before getting everything else. Now I'll be looking again at, based around what we have in the game, what's going to be the better option power-wise for bioreactor, and then I'll probably swap that out so I have the best power-producing specimens in there. Oh, I know what I'm going to build. I know what it's time for. If I, you know, let me nudge this back in. Apparently, me jumping out is enough to nudge that out of the way. I need tools. Actually, what? Oh. I need a stasis rifle. I should have just used one of the empty batteries. Computer chip is, let's see, yes. Yeah, okay. So I've got that. Should be good. Yep, magnetite. The computer chip is, I want a copper wire and 3 gold, right? Because it's like 1 for the computer chip part, and then 2 for the, yeah, like that is 2 for the, what was it? Something else. Oh no, that's what I was thinking of the advanced wiring kit. I had to make so many of those recently. Battery, titanium. Okay, I can handle that. I would think I can handle that. My titanium reserves are nowhere near what they normally would be. We had metal salvage everywhere. There we go. We're going to have a stasis rifle. We're going to do some combat. Honestly, I think that's what I want to do now. I want to go do some combat. I want to want to pick a fight. That's what we'll do. We're gonna go all Mel Gibson, Braveheart, and I'm gonna save. Before I do that, what are the things called that you put in the reactors? You talk about the fish that I'm putting in, or the reactor rods for the nuclear reactors? Because with these, I'm putting in bladderfish, because I got so many of them right there for now. Let's, since I am picking a fight, and nothing more, I'm leaving that. I do not want to take those. Apparently they moved forward enough that it caused them to get knocked down when my sea truck landed on them. That's no lights on. I mean, I got lights in my face. It makes it a little harder to see. I'm starting to wonder if I need to adjust my gamma settings. I'm just gonna go try to fight that Chili that's over there by that base, because he did invade my little private space, my secret base area. He did invade. He snuck in through the wall, and he tried to drag me into the wall with my prawn suit. Could have tried to get me stuck or tried to drop me out of the entire map. Messed things up pretty bad, so he is gonna get attacked. He's my target. We're fighting. And it's hailing again. I want to kill that Chili. I want to see if he respawns later. And if he doesn't, then I'll have a safe area for my base over there. Nuclear is the reactor rods. That's what you put in the nuclear reactors. And those are spreading out so much now compared to what they've done in the past. And I'm sorry. Sorry, little arrow guy. Yeah, those are drifting so many more areas now than they have in the past. Again, I mean, last time we did see 2 of them actually, like, or no, it was 2 of them, I think, yeah, that were flying in the air. Alright, you. Hit! Well, because I'm not in the prawn suit. I'm just using all my power up. Wow, look at that. How much he got me. Just hitting me before I could do anything because I couldn't get the fire and hit him at the right time. Yes! I'm cutting you up from the inside. Do not tell me that he's got some kind of immunity to fire damage. He's not like acting as though he's part of a big thermal area. I'll say that's a good number of hits right there. Oh, he's stuck. Well, I'm gonna keep freezing him just because I know if I just trust in him being stuck, it's going to act like he swings around and eats me in one bite suddenly at some point. It does seem like he's actually managing to move sideways a bit. Alright, seriously, that's a lot of hits. Don't tell me I've got to make a regular knife now just to fight him. And don't tell me he's dead and he's just flopping around like that. Surely he's just stuck. And that's not, he's dead. I mean, I've seen them do that whole, like, okay, I'm dead, I'm gonna still wiggle around for a moment. Kind of delayed dying thing, but... You know what, let's just... We'll see if he attacks the sea truck. Does he try to come after the sea truck? Or did I actually kill him and it's just... They don't have a death animation yet. He's not making noise. But that is kind of worrisome that if he's dead, it doesn't look like he's dead. Alright, you know what, we're gonna do nice little picture here. Oh, we don't need to get rid of the hands. Yeah, hey. Quit going lower. Come here. He might actually be dead. Because he seems to be sinking. He might be dead. I mean, he's not making any noise at all, so I'm going to trust that he must be dead. Not bragging, but you have so much power because you have 2 nuclear reactors and 2 bioreactors. Well, sorry, Chris. I don't consider it bragging because, let's see, last season of Subnautica, regular Subnautica livestream, I had over 100 solar panels, and I can't remember how many thermal reactors, but it was, what did I get to, 40,000 power? Or was it even higher than that? I know I did like 10,000 power just in solar panels. And I know I went above 10,000 in the... I think I went above 10,000. I can't remember, but I had a lot of solar panels and thermal plants. So yeah. Yeah, well, you're talking about a lot of power. I've had tens of thousands of power in a base without using nuclear. I'm just gonna go heal. And then we'll go back and see if he's done anything different. If he's dead, if he's flopping around still right there, or is he despawned because I'm out of the area. And that's just to see. I don't know if they actually will, if Chellies will respawn or not. Like I said, I've already done the squid sharks and the deep twisty bridges. I killed those 2 and they have not respawned yet. So I'm pretty sure they're doing the... If they respawn, it takes a while for them to respawn. Like you have to go way out of the area for it to happen. Ooh, laser cutter. I didn't know I had it so low on power. Oh, yeah, let's look at this. Let's see what... It's 100%. So one of the... one of the power cells doesn't charge fully in the moon pool. That's the problem. One power cell will charge. One won't. Oh. Just barely made it. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Like I says, I'm 99 power. That says 98. Yeah, definitely taking a battery out of that. Oh, you know what, fine, I'll just... I don't think I'm gonna need it just yet, but... Okay. Laser cutter. Not using it anytime soon, so it can just go in there. Period. Actually, let's do this. We'll have that ready just in case I have the Chelly is back and ready to fight. Oh, yeah, I need to heal. My last first aid kit that I've actually obtained normally in game. Well, sad day losing a beautiful creature that likes to eat me and harass me? No, I'm fine with that. And look, they did grow! I've got 2 beacons now. Above water level beacons. That I'll be able to see way off in the distance. And say, there's my base. The 2 little glowing red spots in the distance look kind of like eyes. That's my base. I don't really need that for production of lubricant or anything. I just wanted to have it there and have a little bit of light. That is being problematic now since I came back. Alright, we're gonna see if he's alive. Is he dead? Is he out for revenge? Am I going to experience my own version of Jaws? What do rods do? If you mean the reactor rods, that's for use in the nuclear reactor, and I went completely the wrong way. Way too far over on that. And then there's the depleted reactor rods, which I know usually you pretty much just you dispose of them. Unless you're modding, and then you can reuse them. But then you have the, like, damaged, I think it was, or depleted rods in this version of the game that I found in one of the big ship areas, and it's really like, it's a question mark on the logo, the icon, so I don't think they're really gonna do too much right now for you. No, don't bite me. There we go. Okay, where was he? I don't think it wasn't there. It was somewhere over in that area, I want to say. I know this is where he's been swimming around bothering me, because it's right over here by my little hidden base. I think I did it. I think I killed him. I think I did way more hits on him than I needed to, because he does not have a proper death animation. But that means I am free and clear of him sneaking into my secret base area. That was not cool, you know, just I'm in there, I'm fine, and suddenly he comes through the wall to attack my my prawn suit. What, you don't want to be my friend? Sorry, moving away from me. Ah. Oh, I thought it was actually... Oh, nope, there he is. He's alive! I think that's the same one. We'll find out. They're noisy. There you are. Come on. Come here. Come on, buddy. Let's see if I can get you. Oh. I don't like this. If I get close enough, he's going to ambush me. He's going to come out of the wall. Yep, there he is. I knew it. I said it. Oh, hey, all right. I've got a scan thing for him, so let's just keep it as a... If I've got a scan marker, then I know he is alive for the moment. I don't remember seeing the scan thing on the old one. I really hope that this is not a matter of he cannot take damage from the thermal blade. What do you do when you're bored and can't do anything in below zero? Find a new place to build. Build someplace you're not supposed to. He goes running away again. Oh, oh. Is that a second one? Or did he just do like a quick U-turn? I'm gonna get you. Hit, hit, hit. Come on. What? No! Okay, so failed experiment. Yeah, that's why I saved. So I did not kill him with, like, I would say I probably got a close to, with that, you know, the first attempt with how many times I hit him and froze him in place, I would say I got at least 50 hits on him. And, you know, even more that second time, either the thermal blade just doesn't want to work with him, or it's a case of he's got some kind of resistance or healing from heat, which doesn't seem to make sense because he's not really specifically hanging out in areas that are high temperature other than the areas that are high temperature for this area. So, alright. Now that I'm back here and I know I've got that, let's go ahead and get that charging up. I was really hoping that it might have been doable to win, but did not work. And let's see, we're gonna try this. I really hope this is not it, but we're gonna do a survival knife. Just a plain survival knife. And not a thermal blade. Let's see, silicone rubber is just the one seat cluster now. Alright, so we're gonna do a regular knife, same thing, and see if I kill him with the regular knife as opposed to the thermal blade, which I hope is not the case. Alright, we'll save again. I'm ready to go. No, you can talk, Chris, or type. That's fine. Alright, let's get this going again. Let's try round number 2. Spicy versus the Chili. And this time with a technically weaker blade, I guess you would say. I mean, it's not doing heat damage. It's just regular cut. This is slash damage, not slash and heat damage. You know, it seems like it'd be less effective. Oh wow, we're having a family gathering. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I kill them. Because they are annoying. I just want to know that they can be killed. And it's not a matter of, you know, 300 hits to do it. I mean, again, I've done the Squid Shark, Thermal Blade Squid Sharks, 25 hits. Crypto Sukas, 5 hits. The Crypto has armor plating, Squid Shark doesn't, but it takes less damage to kill the Crypto. Even though they're kind of close in size, realistically. So you'd think with the Chelicelerate that it would take maybe 20 to 30 hit range for that to work. And don't tell me he's not around now. There he is. Maybe that is a different one. Maybe I did kill the other one. And I just ended up getting eaten by his friend. I just don't remember there being 2 of them this close together. Alright, look, I'm making noise. La 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 la. Hey. Maybe this... No, it's gotta be the same one because he's sneaking into the wall. He's cheating. Alright, another hit right at the middle of the head, so you're stuck in the middle of it. Alright, 20. $30 hits. Oh, 39 hits on him. 39 with this, and yeah, he's swimming. He's swimming just like he normally would, except he's swimming way fast because I heard him. I don't think I killed the other one, and that was at least... If I got that many hits on it... then, you know, I did at least around that many on one round. That's like, yeah, in the 40s now. And I did at least that many hits with the thermal blade over multiple freeze sessions. He should have been dead if it was that easy to kill one of them. Especially killing the other creatures so easily. He should be dead already. And there he goes. He's still going like he's fine. So if they can be killed, it seems a bit imbalanced to me. Yes! There we go. Die, 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 die. This is not working. Hey, I'm gonna stab your eye out. Ah! Both of your eyes. That's a lot of hits now. I'm switching back to thermal blade. It's just Sizzle has, like, the feel that it's working better. Oh, that went through his tail. Come on. Quit cheating. Yeah! Gotcha, eye. You gotcha. Seriously, I'm freezing him in place. He can't fight back. Why can't I not just go in and go right in? Just get the eye. I don't even have to actually kill him. Just take the eyes out, and he can't do anything. He just died from starvation in the end. Alright, you know what? Since it's not seeming to do anything killing-wise... Oh, he tried. And since my scanning tool seems to be twisted sideways... Oh, my blade's all messed up too, it looked like. I was actually holding it weirdly. There we go. Yeah, come on, die. Alright, fine. I'm going over this way, you leave me alone. Ah, got him! Haha! Wonder if this does the same thing in the old one, the sea truck. Sea moth, everything can't move in the field. Yep, I'm stuck. I got stuck in the little stasis field. I was going to ram them, but it doesn't really work if I get stuck too. Alright, I don't think he can be killed that easily. Ah! I wasn't even looking. Get off me. There you go. What if I just come chase you around and shock you over and over? How about that? I think I made him mad. He's got it out for me. Yeah, he's after me. Oh, what? He glitched me into the ground. Oh, crap. He glitched me into the ground below the mine. I think if I go up into the mine, I'll get stuck. I can't get this out. That's interesting that he glitched me that far down, though. Oh, no. There, yeah. I want to go like this. Up this way. Yeah, that... Come on, devs, please. Take that out of the game. They should not be glitching through walls. There's no good reason why something like a cello cellar is too big in the areas they roam that they need to be able to go through walls. Have a no clipping effect to them. They should be bound by the walls and able to do that sort of stuff. Because that right there just caused a, you know, that was a bug. The monster came and poked your nose in your moon, or poked his nose in your moon pool. Well, the monster took me into the interior regions of the map. He was trying to take me into the map's nether regions. He wanted to show me his secret place. Let me do this. I know I need to do this. I'm going to get this to line up. There we go. I'll back up a little bit. Oh, actually, it'll be easier. Take and swap that. Yeah, big repair on that one. Alright, I did not die. I didn't lose the seed truck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I did not kill him. With a lot of hits, he did not die. So that seems to be one of those imbalanced ones where it's way too many hits to kill that creature. Oh, wait. Let me get that one out. We'll reload that. And now I'm able to dump that in here since it's not really serving me much purpose at the moment. Tether tool, yeah, I'm still not diving into using that just yet because I don't have a recurring ion cube thing. Let's see, do I have any more little pinglings? No. There's... And how did you get stuck in there? I didn't put you in there. You know, Arctic Peeper snuck inside. Just like the hoopfish there sneaking inside. Wow, they are... Oh yeah, that's right. I did have to reload. So that's not quite so bad. Let's get food. And I guess we're at 2 hours, 14 minutes. So we got time. I really don't care to do it, but you know what? We'll go to the glacial basin and just see about getting some scans, getting some stuff unlocked. And I'm kind of tempted, honestly, to take the prawn suit for this. You know, take the prawn suit, do some walking around with it so I have a way to stay warm. But it is a little, it's slow, it's problematic. I don't know if I want to do that. There we go. Alright, we are ready. And And then we docked. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now. We'll just go storage modules only. Boris, you've missed some base building. You missed me trying to fight Chellies, getting eaten by a Chelicelerit, you know, doing stuff like that. What if those creatures are real but we don't know about it? I'm sure in the size of the universe, despite, you know, the complexity of DNA or something like that to be created, I'm sure somewhere there is a creature that looks like that. You gotta understand, it's just too unlikely that we're the only planet in the vast universe that have life. But somewhere there's a planet with more life, or a lot of planets with life, and somewhere there's probably a creature like that. Who knows? If you haven't seen it, it's kind of actually a good movie. It's kind of a shock one. It's one of those like found footage type movies, but it's not found footage. It's, you know, recorded off of, you know, cameras for scientific study. But the Europa report is a really cool one, where the idea of, instead of sending you know, drone type device to Europa to search for life, we send people and they go down to look for life, and they find life on Europa, and not the life we were expecting it to be. Far more complicated than we thought it would be. But it's a very cool little movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called the Europa Report. And it's done in that, here's the spaceship that's going, here's the cameras, the body camera, the suit cameras, stuff like that, and it's the footage from that was sent back to NASA. Very cool idea, you know, very interesting approach to me. But it's basically, you know, you don't know, we might find life like the Chelicelerit on Europa. We don't know. We might find it, you know, thousands of years from now on another planet. That creature probably exists. And probably the giant creepy electrical jellyfish somewhere too. The jellyfish with the single eye on top. They're looking at me. Alright, creepers. Quit, you know, checking me out. Oh, look at that one. That one's stuck in the terrain. There was one over there that got launched out of the terrain. This area is problematic because you don't know what's going to happen with their collision physics. Sometimes they will sit there and I'll be going along and they'll just suddenly launch one into me because it collided with another one and it triggered in some aspect to say, oh, you can't both be here, and boom, one shoots out in a different direction and hits you. Alright. And it was brief, you might have seen it, but one just kind of went through the wall up ahead. And it feels almost the way this is done like they are just blanketing the area. Like, okay, we're just going to toss them in, have them spawn through this area. And even though that's glacial basin, there's water connected, we're just going to have them spawn in there too. And then at some point, it's just kind of like, don't go above this level. You know, it's more like a depth level. Don't go any higher than this. And I was looking at me as I drove past. He was like, that eye turned. I saw it. And I will build a big, elaborate base or two somewhere in here at some point during the streams. Just not jumping on that yet. I want to keep my sanity for a little while longer and not suffer through that much trouble in the glacial basin. I don't even remember if I actually came here and got a bunch of stuff out of this yet. I know I had to come here and get at least a few things. But let's, you know, look around. I mean, there's scans all through the area. I know. Did I ever unlock the snow fox? I should have. Oh, there it goes. I need to go get the horsepower upgrade, too. Alright, I might need to get inside, too, before I can't see. Actually, I can't see. Oh. Snow plant. And then it goes away, just like that. That's just so fast for it to go, like, just start and then stop. I'll just make sure I didn't miss anything here, and then we'll go looking elsewhere. You'd think I could be able to salvage more stuff in here. And there's power still, it looks like, because we've got a heater right there. Can't open the door. Oh. Apparently can't open that one either. Now, if I build with the habitat builder, it's just that whole magical, you know, nanite, particle, construction-based stuff, why can I not just come here and be like, dismantle and salvage? Even with it broken, I should be able to break it down for supplies. You know, why can I not do that? I think that would be an option with, I mean, from the standpoint of what we're able to do building wise in the game, I think I should be able to actually do that. I should be able to dismantle stuff in this base with my habitat builder and retrieve the supplies from it. Just seems to make sense on that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go make a snowsuit. Yeah, I didn't bring, of course, the fabricator module because that really does not help me very much that often. I need fabricator module would be helpful because I'm probably gonna need. Again, I don't even know if I unlocked the sea snow fox. No, I have not even unlocked the snow fox yet. So, but I got the hover pad, of course, because it's easy to get in there. Let's go to the other site where I built that base in the video series, because that had a lot of good stuff right around it. Yeah, just right across, you know, not very far away. It's right here. I kind of like the idea of this location for a base at some point, but I don't think I really want to do too much like I've done in the previous, in the video save I did. I want to do something different. I think we'll end up doing one here where we'll build a base in the glacial basin that's not by one of the water entrances. Maybe something that connects to the water entrance, but more of something that goes in a different direction, you know, entirely. Oh, did I? No, I did leave it. I need to see how much it takes to kill one of them. Actually, I think I did kill one of them at one point because he got stuck. There we go. Alright, you know what? Just to be sure we're saving, I prefer save even here. We're gonna see if we can find the snow fox at least now. That way I'll have something to help with light and some kind of movement around. Ow. As big as the hail is, as hard as it sounds like it's hitting, I'm surprised you do not take damage. If that hit me in real life, I'd probably have brain damage afterwards. You know? Especially if it hit me through the ceiling of a cavern. Alright, some lube. You know, because you always need some lube when it's cold outside. There we go, storage. Ion battery. Yep, that thing I kept putting off coming out here to do. Yeah, signal location. I guess that's the new maintenance request one again, popping up second time. Wait. Blasting vent. Okay, I thought I would have already scanned that. I know where I can find a bunch of snowfox pieces. It's right up on the top area where the stalkers like to hang out. Oh, it just let up and now it's doing it again. Ha, he can't jump down to get me. And realistically, he could. He's just not going to. And yeah, I am glad I brought the heat fruit. And that is not helping enough. Now, what good is that? It doesn't have any heat fruit on it. Oh, that's a different spot. Yeah, we're a different cave. I don't remember which one this is. I'm not 100% familiar with all of these yet. Afternoon, Mr. Purple. Aliens in Arrival. Oh yeah, the one with Sheen, right? The ones that are doing like the terraforming on Earth by helping increase our emissions to the ozone and everything. Yeah, that's actually a really cool movie. I think they did a sequel to it, but they didn't have Sheen in it. I think they did like a kind of straight to video sequel. Of like, yeah, this worked for that one, but it didn't work quite well enough. We're just going to go straight to video and be done with it. Yep, okay. Got me a nice little dive spot if I need it. I'm surprised he is not after me already. Alright, that's one out of the 2 remaining ones I need. I think this is the same cave again. I can't see until I get inside. Yep, same cave. And whiteout's gone again. And now, okay, so it's very slow for the whiteout to fade away when you go in the cave, but very quick for it to come back when you walk out. And then there it goes. Now it's gone. And Snow Fox.
New technology created.
Unlocked. Yay. Can't you sense my excitement? how happy I am I unlocked the Snow Fox. The greatest joy in the game. And there goes the weather changing again. Like, the weather changes are way too quick. Way too fast. And, alright, I need a little spy pingling. I'm afraid I'm going to run off the edge somewhere. I'm going to run right into a snow stalker. Oh, yeah, I did it. I was running right up behind him. Okay. I made my way back around here. So there is, I need to remember that. Spy pingling, come up here. Fall on the ledge over there, and there is a spot where we can use it to get in, maybe get something good. Really, I'm not really that pleased with the spy pingling. I think really the only use for it is to get, like, fur to make the suit. That's really the only thing it's shown to be the most useful for to me. He tried to jump on me, it looked like. Alright, we'll go back out for a moment. You know, supplies are always good. I've got heat fruit. I know where to get some heat fruit easily. I feel like I want to build somewhere where I climb up to a higher level. And that's going to be a theme of the... Oh.
Detecting a nearby Altera signal.
Okay, cool.
Personnel may be in need of assistance.
Okay. Where is this signal? I'm assuming it's not referring to one I've already been to. It's got to be like a cache or something. Hopefully not the little drilling site. It might actually be, yeah, it's talking about the other side over here. Oh, my hearts. Oh, my heart. Yeah, it's just talking about the research facility, I think. Or, no. That's not this cave. This is the one that's got the little platform in it. It has like a little research platform where they were playing with some of the snow stalker babies. I think that's what this one is. Look up the song Revenge. Revenge by who? Change the limit of fish and the regular tank and the large one. I say the regular tank, the alien containment, and the multi-purpose room is fine. You know, for the most part, you don't want it to be overcrowded when you're trying to get in there and collect certain ones. But the large containment design inside the big room should be more like at least 15, if not 20. It should be a 1.5 to 2x multiplier for that because of the size of it. Snow stalker, baby! Surely at some point they're going to be like, hey, you know what we need to do? Snow stalker, baby, plush toy. Somewhere I got heat. Okay, it's like very weird targeting on that. I'd take that one. There's plenty of heat fruit around here. It's just that PDA is all I got. Hey, there's Snowstalker babies, but no mama Snowstalker anywhere in here. It's like this is where they leave them to be on their own. Like, nobody's gonna come in here and bother them. You know, this is their playpen. Oh, and look at the size of this one. That could hold some massive heat fruit. Why can't we have heat fruit in that one? Why can't we plant heat fruit yet? Or just plant normal stuff in the game without having to unlock stuff through console? Why could that not have already been included? I don't remember where this brings me out at. Let's go. I think I remember coming towards this area earlier. I know there's, yeah, Snowstalkers up there. I feel like if I came through here in the prawn suit, I'd have to have at least 2 spare power cells to carry. Just make sure I didn't run out of power and have to ditch it. Revenge by Captain Sparkle. Okay, I will try to remember to look that song up. Alright, I know where I'm at now. Excuse me, Big Mama. I'm just passing through. Obviously, they need warmth for the babies. That's why they're by the heat fruit. And in the other spot, by the little thermal crystals. The little temperate crystals, whatever they're called. You don't need anything like that. What? What? What happened to just picking them up and holding them, you know, for a second, huh? That's right. Move the kid away from the weird stranger. Teach the kid about stranger danger. Alright. Oh, wait. Signal thing. Oh, yeah, entrance. Okay. So I guess that maintenance request, and then I found the little heat fruit research station. I don't know why they had to go that far in to research heat fruit. There's some right over there by the water. Just, you know, kind of shoo the Snowstalkers away. You'll be fine. Stasis rifle. Freeze them for a moment. Go in, get your heat fruit. Come back out. You're fine. It'd be a lot easier than building just a little platform way off in that area standalone to do that research and have to walk or ride snowfalls to get there. How do you get a depth upgrade, Chris? If you're referring to the depth upgrade for Sea Truck, it's part of the storyline. You have to actually, there's a trigger event that will drop in something, I can't remember what it is. It's like a, I mean, it's a storage pod, and basically it's just like a data download. You click on it and it unlocks the depth modules for the Sea Truck. For the prawn suit, I don't think the prawn suit has any of the depth modules available for unlock yet in the game. Not that I've seen. I don't think it's in the experimental version yet either. Alright, so we're going to head back towards the base. Not the maintenance request. Let me turn that off. That's just a bug for it to have a second request to go and fix the radio tower a second time. If these were not so overly plentiful where they are causing collisions with each other and bouncing around as a result, this would be a cool place to build a scenic type base. So you can sit here and be like, have windows all around, look out. Hey, look at all the sparkly jellyfish things. Yeah, Mr. Purple, yeah, I would not go above, say, a 1.5 to 2x multiplier for the big tanks, and I would honestly keep the other tanks at 10, just because, you know, you get that, you get like 4 of the bigger fish in the original game that way. Like, we can expect to see probably the same sort of thing with some of the creatures in this. You go where you got 6 bigger creatures in there, and each of the smaller tanks, the ones that are in the multi-purpose room, you're probably going to be looking stuff. So I would say 10 is good for that, but I think it should be 15, 20 for the big one. You're waiting hours for the request for a rocket? There's something you're missing then. I can't remember what the trigger sequence is, but there's stuff you have to do to trigger that. It's not just a time basis from what I've seen. I've been able to do it very quickly and get certain triggers to apply very fast, and it's really there's a trigger for each part of what you cause them to do. Did you find the little floating damaged platform that has like the shark cage where you get a battery or a habitat builder that's missing a battery? Because I feel like that caused something to trigger for me. If you haven't found that, it's actually close to where my base is. Right over, let's see. Well, there's the mountain in that direction, basically. It's kind of going towards the mountain and then cutting over to the big ice cap area. Like, okay, there's the precursor facility. So over that direction is the survival pod. Just past this, and you can actually see it in the distance, is a little pad around some floating ice chunks, and it's got a bunch of stuff. I feel like that triggered something for me, maybe with the maintenance request, because I want to say, I think it was either this one or the video, I went onto the mountain and went all the way up there, and it never triggered anything. But you could also try going up there to, you know, trigger it that way. I mean, heck, I went to Outpost Omega and was exploring there for a while before I hit the point that it triggered and gave me the code unlocked to get into the back area. So somewhere you've got something you need to trigger. I'm so glad that those do not spoil. There we go. We'll have a bunch of heat fruit stockpiled, ready to go. Yep, we got more. Well, actually, you know what? We'll take that back out, because that will give me an even number. We make some more glass for storage. Actually got a little bit of titanium from that. That's why I'll have a stockpile of other supplies. Alright, so we are 17 minutes and change, roughly, before I usually call it an end. Dude, these are about 3-hour streams. We'll see if I can do this quick enough. I think I'm going to leave some of the storage here and just take the sea truck itself. We're going to go... Let me make sure, actually, I did not upgrade that with a battery, so that's going to get a battery put in. We'll take that back out, and what we're going to do is try to go hit the Rex, because I need to see if I can unlock the horsepower. I think that's what it is. I looked in the area where you get all the sea monkey nests. It's not there. I was thinking of a different upgrade for that location, so I'm going to try and avoid. Nope, it did not work. Alright, so we're going to purge. There needs to be like a hotkey for that. Like, seriously, why am I stepping back to pull the lever? You think it'd be like, oh crap, pull the lever, done. Nothing more complicated than that. It's a panic button for that. We need a panic button type thing. Instead of just a lever you have to step out of the seat to pull, it should be a panic button. You reach over, you pull it while driving. Or press the button while you're standing there. Either way, it should work both ways. But it should be an option to trigger it while you're driving. I don't see why that's not the case right now. That just makes sense. That's why it's there. It's not just, well, to make it convenient to disconnect. They even state that it's got a thing, so, you know, drop it. If in an emergency, drop that and gain your speed back by leaving the, you know, modules behind. That says right there, it's a oh crap type thing. And where are we at? Yep, getting a bite taken out of me. I know we've done the maintenance request, or I believe we did the maintenance request. I still haven't launched any kind of sample up. I did that at the end of the video series. I did it completely out of order and it didn't cause any problems. It's not this spot. Where is it? There we go. I cannot remember, did I get this one already? Yes, I've already got this one. Or did I get all of it? I may have not gotten everything in it. I don't know why I'm doing that. I actually can slow you down when you're inside if you use the Sea Glide. For some reason, some areas it drops your speed so drastically. Like, oh yeah, it sounds like it's running just the same, but it actually is running at a lower capacity. And what? That looked kind of like lithium. Can't remember if it's this one or a different one. Right? It's got to be multiple ones, right? Because I've got a partial scan for the horsepower upgrade. And I know I got it before getting the third piece in my video game save. So there's got to be, it's either this one I've already gotten it at, or it's the smaller one that I've gotten it at. There it is. Okay, I was getting confused. I was like, I could have sworn there was an opening there. Yep. I think there's only a few areas in this one you actually have to cut to get into. Other than that, everything pretty much is accessible if you know the right path. And there I go, sudden speed boost as I am coming outside. And then it slows me right back down. Yeah, it should be that there is it's either a module or the blueprint in one of these. So y'all, I know I've had this before going to the third wreck piece, so if I've already cleared this one, let's go find the first one. Hey, titanium! I might be coming back with my prawn suit. I'll have to remember that. That's two really good spots right there. That's kind of glitchy. let me look. I can't remember if I actually opened. No, I did not open that one yet. Even though last time I did this, there was nothing in there, which was very irritating. To, you know, all the trouble, come back here just to open this and find out there was nothing in there. And again, nothing in there. That's got to be a spot they're planning something special that's just not in the game yet. What's the point of having the first one you find be an empty one? It kind of sets the tone that maybe you shouldn't bother opening the others. Alright, there's that. Means the ship is right there, where you can see the black door. I want to say I've already done this, because I'm pretty sure we did the maintenance request part, the first round of it. Which means I should have everything for the depth module, right? I thought I found, or not depth, the horsepower. I thought I found it here. That's already cut. Properly showing like it's cut. And then there's that, can't do anything with it. Pretty sure I remember that was the only piece of this that you had to do anything with. Alright, well, let's see. Can't remember if I've scanned this or not. Yes, I have. Alright. Oh. Sea truck planter module, because, you know, totally can't build that. So let's dive. Take a look around. Hey, Chris! Let's see, I've had good results down here with lithium. And of course other scans, which will just be more titanium in the end. Let's see. Maybe I already came through here and cleared all this out. And this is the part, yep, here we go into the murky but glowy area. I'm being careful because I know what's going to happen. See, look at that. What's the point of that when I can't drill for that right now, unless I just want to sit there and constantly repair the prawn suit from the depth damage it takes. Alright. See ya, Troy. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look for that module for the horsepower upgrade, because I'm surprised I don't have it. I should have had it already. I got that without even trying in the video game save I did, so I don't know Why I'm having trouble with the live stream game save for it. Oh, another module though we can scan. I'm ready to take on some squid sharks. I know I can kill them. Squid sharks are not a problem to kill. Especially if they get stuck, which happens a good bit. They're not the brightest creature in this game. And here's more unfinished terrain. We know this is going to be another biome area that gets redone because this is completely unfinished. And just look how plain the terrain is. There's something that's going to go into this area. You've got to know that's the case, because otherwise this just looks bad. I remember there was some tunnel up this way at one point I found. I feel like that was long ago, still very early access. We've got a lot more stuff changed since then. Okay, we're getting back into the donut fish area, and I see my base. I'm not going like completely off the map yet. Oh, hey, go back, go back. Is that breakable? Looks like it's breakable. It's not. It's not even scannable. It looked almost like the block designs we have for the spores, the flower spores, before they were implemented fully in that flower shroom cave. And oh, he was stuck in the ground. Oh, look, he's stuck too. No, he's not stuck. The other one was stuck. He kind of broke free and was like Free Willy. He took off. He's like, I'm free. Dobby is free. So what happens if I just like ram you? Bam! Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spin you around? He got control again, but I was able to make him spin one time. I got a 360 out of him. I can at least say I did that. I got a 360 spin on him. Just from a little nudge. Oh, hey, you know, let's check here. Maybe something scan-wise. Propulsion cannon. Let's see. I got that. I need the repulsion cannon. Excuse me. At least I was able to squeeze this inside instead of being stuck. Struggling to find my way back out. Running low on oxygen. That does not look scannable. Nope, nothing in there. I think I've already gotten these because there's nothing scannable about them. I've already been through some of the big cavern systems for these. Might as well find my way back out. This is actually a, like, one spot in the game I could see using a little Pathfinder tool. Try to find your way back out because of these being so maze-like. That's like the only spot I really see being that big of a use for the Pathfinder tool. And he's after me. Alright, so yeah, oh, there we are. We are at 3 hours. So, we're going to start wrapping it up. When this is coming for console will be whenever they finish development on PC first. Because it's early access on PC. It doesn't work so well with early access stuff on the consoles. So this will be available on console after they finish development for PC first, and then convert it, port it over. Yeah, so you're going to be waiting a while because we still have, I would say, a few updates and probably a few months before we get full release on PC. Where can you get the depth module for Sea Truck Mark III? You should get that as part of the unlock for the other depth modules, right? Or when I did it last 2 times, both for this and for the video series I was doing, you get the unlock from a drop pod that comes down from the space station, and it unlocks all 3 levels at the same time. And once you get the first one, it's really easy to get all the materials from Mark II and Mark III over by the Flower Spore Cave. If you go there, it's where Outpost Omega is. If you go into the, cave system below, down through that area, they're harder to find than the other parts, but there's nickel. And then there's plenty of ruby around, and that should be the main 2 parts you need for making those. Because that's all I did is I just, Mark III, and it was like a sea moth. They didn't change the upgrade thing. But 3 nickel ore for that, and the ruby. The rest of the stuff, you should be able to get everything before you go there. But that's where I have done it twice now since the deep dive update. Just go there, go around, you'll find nickel, you'll find ruby, and if you've already got the first upgrade, then it's just come back, do like enamel glass one thing, and you can upgrade back to back easily to get the Mark III. Mr. Purple, what's the horsepower location? Because I pulled up the wiki and the upgrade is supposed to be in parts of the crash ship, which I've already been to 2 parts today. And I know I've unlocked it in the video series before I ever found the 3rd part. So I would assume I should have already gotten it by now. Unless I just happened to have missed it in the middle section of the crash ship. Let me get some food while I'm thinking about it. From my nice new planter setup. Just seems like they're taking longer to grow now, or maybe it's again, I did that. Maybe it's something with the regrowth, like the color, because yeah, those are ready to go. They're just not getting the proper texture. They're getting blacked out. So I'm sure whenever I save and reload, that'll work properly. Let's see how we're doing here. Looking good. So for those, they're still not doing much other than swimming around, acting useless. Let's see. I still need decoration stuff for in here. I really do. We need more than just this kind of stuff. We need more decor. Maybe I could put like, I mean, if we get some more plants with a update, I might put like a grow bed inside to have some decorative growing plants, like taller stuff, but really no point to that right now because it's just marble melon for inside. And you know what, I need to take these for a moment, and I need to restock the 2 I took out of here. We gotta have things look nice in Casa de Spicy. So yeah, there we go. Save before I forget again. But yeah, that's 3 hours. Time up. You know, usually go 3 hours for these streams. And we got Timmy, but you messed up your bed again. There you go. You want some? You want some? You have not chewed on this anymore. Look at that thing. Alright. Big one. The bigger one they had, and he chewed on it for like 5 minutes, gave up. Timmy? Say hi. Yep, up here. Say hi. Yeah. Oh. The eyes of hunger on there. Alright. One more. You want? Timmy? Say goodbye. Wave bye. Can you do that? How about this? Who's my buddy? Timmy, who's my buddy? Who's my buddy? Come on, who's my buddy? You gotta get the paw up. Who's my buddy? Nope, who's my buddy? You know this. Come on. Who's my buddy? That's right, you are. He's supposed to go like that, but he just kind of, he's being lazy. I'm sorry. No, I'll find purple. I'll find the other one for the horsepower upgrade. I don't know why I don't have it already. It was something just so simple, and when I did the video game save, I don't know why it did not unlock already. So I will get that. I'll probably go find the repulsion cannon too. I'm sure that's one of the ones that's in the long lily pad cave systems for where the sea monkey nests are. That's a pain. But we did unlock the indoor grow bed, outdoor grow bed, just because I'm tired of waiting for them to be implemented. They should have already been implemented. We should already have the planter pots, and we should have other plants we can use. So that's bothered me for a while that hasn't been put in the game. But I have it now, and whenever they update the stable branch to include the scans, we'll be able to get the scans. But at least I'm able to do something with it. And let's go and see how this looks. Yeah, a little bit of glow there. But the main thing is it's sticking up like that. How far back can I go? And oh, it's gone. I've still got to get up here. I've got a lot of quartz now. So I could probably finish my nice other, you know, this side here and this row of solar panels and have my fully decked out solar power. But yeah, that's the main base. It's doing fine. We've got the other base over there that looks all right now. I'm going to have to get some supplies. Think of some other things to do with that. And I think that peeper is having a lot of fun. It's like jumping out of the water, just playing around. I don't know why that pingly. Oh, what are you doing? They've learned new tricks. The Arctic peeper, different from his cousin. He likes to hop out and bounce along the ice caps. Oh, it's interesting. Look at that. When you fly out, you just watch them kind of like move around, acting goofy. It's kind of like they're playing. Now, I've been on top of the ice caps here. I think I do want to build one base out in this area. I think it was, is either there or there I climbed in from and was able to build. And this, oh, and it's getting dark. Is it just the weather? Okay, it probably eclipsed then. No, maybe it's right there. I think that's what it is. Because look, no, that's not it. One of these I was able to climb out of. And I think I might do that again where I build, I'd climb out and I just use that to build up here. This needs to render. Well, if that, depending on how that renders, we might be able to build a base right there and just climb up this way, and we'll just go walking. We'll just make it a little hike across to get into a certain area, and that's interesting. Where's that lead to? Nowhere. It's not supposed to be right there. Where is it? Some of these spots, the stuff is really still goofy. That's kind of cool, though. I wonder, I'll have to remember to try to find that. That could be a nice little spot to build a secret land base. I mean, it's here at the edge of some of the vents. Like, right at the edge of the ice caps. I think I'm going to end up trying to do that. Unless it's being glitchy right now. Yeah, that could be a cool little spot. A little hidden alcove base. Like in the Glacial Basin, there's a hidden alcove that's hard to get into, but you can. And basically, it's like a secluded little base spot. Maybe a, you know, little stack of multi-purpose rooms. That's about it. Yeah, we still got some places to build in here and explore, try stuff. That's probably one that would end up having that base deleted, so it would be a very simple base if we build there. Ah. Tasty Cryptosuchus. I'm still waiting for an option to eat you. To make you dinner. But yeah, alright, so that's it for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Of course, I am Mr. Spicy. That's Timmy. Hi, Timmy. Yeah. Again, normal stream schedule as always. You know, Thursday evening, Friday morning, depending on where you are in the world. I kick it off with some No Man's Sky, doing building, exploring, stuff like that. And then, of course, Saturday, same time, same place. Below Zero. I did finish Below Zero in terms of the story for the video, so starting Tuesday and Friday, we'll have a new game, but we'll still be keeping this going, of course, for now, and probably keep this going pretty much up to the point of full release, unless full release is like October. I don't know if I would be able to find enough stuff and places to build right now without going super heavy on modding for that, and I kind of want to stay away from mods until full release, just to make sure I'm not introducing additional bugs and then showcasing a bug that's actually to do with a mod rather than the game. But yeah, we'll still keep this going on live streams. But yeah, this week will be a new game for Tuesday and Friday videos. But thanks again for hanging out with us. I'm Mr. Spicy. I'll see you guys next time.